For us, staying at the Disneyland Hotel was always the dream. Being steps from the park already felt worth it on its own. But Castle Club? We genuinely weren't sure. On paper, the added perks just didn't feel substantial enough to justify the price. What we didn't understand yet was that the real magic of Castle Club wasn't something you could fully measure on the website. We love Castle Club. I don't know that we could come here again without doing it. Welcome back to Once Upon a Passport. If you're new here, we're A&J, sharing luxury travel, elevated Disney stays, and unforgettable experiences around the world. Today, we're staying Castle Club inside the Disneyland Hotel Paris to find out if it's just a luxury add-on or the secret to Disneyland Paris. Okay, it's official. A&J are in Disneyland Hotel Paris. Look at this chandelier. It is so pretty here. The Disneyland Hotel feels grand immediately, but still warm and welcoming. Everywhere you look, there's another detail pulling you deeper into the story. Everyone notices the chandelier with the castle details right away. But it was the smaller touches that stayed with us. The Beast-inspired fireplace, patterns woven into the carpet, the candelabras, even the bathroom signs. Everything feels intentional. It all quietly echoes the fairy tale atmosphere without feeling overdone. The entire hotel feels elegant, romantic, and layered in a way that feels elevated instead of overly themed. And because access is limited to the hotel guests and dining reservations, the entire experience feels calmer and more exclusive than the parks. So our room is already ready, so we are going to have the bags dropped off there. We booked a terrace room, so we're very excited to see what that looks like.
It's pretty.
We originally booked a standard room with terrace, which already felt amazing for the location alone. But once we got into the room, it just didn't have that classic Disney fairy tale atmosphere that we had imagined for Disneyland Paris. It felt a bit darker and smaller than we expected. So before we even fully unpacked, we went back to reception to see what other options were available. The staff was incredibly kind and genuinely wanted to help us find something that felt right for our stay. Castle Club happened to have availability during our dates, and because of that, upgrading on site actually cost us less than if we had booked it originally. And honestly, that decision completely changed the experience for us.
So what did you decide?
We're gonna do it.
We'll go for it. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Oh, those are beautiful. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's gorgeous and it's rainy, right? So like, can you imagine?
We're going to go just to the right.
Okay.
So here's the entrance for the Castle Club, okay?
Okay.
As you can see, there are no buttons in the lift because it's private, only for the guests of Castle Club.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Please.
Thank you.
So this is the Castle Club reception. If you need anything from now on, you can just come to them.
Okay.
Exactement.
Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Our Castle Club room had 2 double beds, and what immediately stood out to us was how bright and inviting the room felt, even on a cold, rainy Paris day. The natural light really kept the space feeling soft and cozy instead of dark and heavy. And the beds were so comfortable. The mattresses were soft, the sheets were crisp but still inviting, and after a long day in the park, it really felt like a room that you wanted to come back into and just relax. There were so many thoughtful extras that made the stay feel elevated in a very practical way. Robe and slippers, a steamer, branded lint roller, all sorts of goodies. The Castle Club bathroom features bath products from the prestigious French skincare brand Clarins. Another thoughtful detail that made the whole experience feel truly elevated. They also had a Dyson hairdryer. Everything felt intentional, right down to the glassware with the branded coasters, and even a little tea setup waiting in your room. You could absolutely enjoy tea right in your room, but honestly, heading up to tea time in the Castle Club Lounge quickly became one of our favorite parts of the entire stay. We especially loved the natural light, the window bench overlooking the hotel grounds, and the bench at the foot of the bed, which was incredibly useful after long park days. The room felt elegant and royal while still being thoughtfully designed in a way that felt comfortable and practical to live in during the trip. Between the comfortable beds, the thoughtful details around the room, and the overall atmosphere, the Castle Club room was easily a 5 out of 5. Tea time quickly became one of our favorite parts of staying Castle Club, and honestly, it's one of those perks the website doesn't fully capture. When you hear tea time, you imagine maybe a few pastries or small tea sandwiches, but this was so much more than that. The spread was surprisingly expansive, with both sweet and savory options, and enough variety that it became the perfect break from some of the more questionable food options in the parks. Everything was included as well: sodas, specialty coffees, and teas. Insider tip, the latte, amazing. What we loved most, though, was how the lounge started to feel less like a perk and more like the experience itself. It became our favorite place to slow down, warm up, and reset before heading back into the parks. And very quickly, we even had our regular table. The staff would smile and tell us, "Ladies, your table's ready," or they'd let us know that somebody was just getting up and they'd have our table ready in just a moment. It's such a small detail, but it made the whole experience feel incredibly personal and very welcoming. Between the cozy atmosphere, the attentive staff, and honestly, some much needed relief from park food, this became something we look forward to every single day. Tea time in the Castle Club is easy a 5 out of 5 for us. Every evening, we would come back to the room to find turn-down service had already been done. The lighting would be softened throughout the room, teacups would be set out for the evening, and waiting on the bed was a bedtime story that made the room feel even cozier and more inviting at night. It was one of those little details that probably sounds small on paper, but after long days in the parks, it made coming back to the room feel really special. For us, nights at Castle Club and the turn-down service are an easy 5 out of 5. All ready and headed into the Castle Club Lounge to go meet the princesses. But can we take a minute to appreciate the wallpaper out here? is glitter. Can you see? I don't know if the light is hitting it, but it's glitter. All right, let's go into breakfast. Right, number for the omelet. All right, I ordered an omelet, but in advance of that, we will get started with everything else. The Princess Breakfast was another part of the Castle Club experience that the website honestly didn't fully explain very well. We originally thought you were mostly paying for the princess interactions, which, don't get me wrong, were lovely, but the actual breakfast itself ended up really surprising us. The spread was much more elevated than we expected, with everything from pastries and fresh fruit to a traditional English breakfast, made-to-order omelets, and a really impressive selection of coffees and teas. It genuinely felt like a relaxing, luxurious way to start the morning before heading to the parks. And of course, getting to casually meet different princesses throughout the breakfast added to the atmosphere without making it feel overly rushed or chaotic. Or the only real downside would be the seating situation. Reservations aren't available, and during peak breakfast times, there could be a bit of a wait to be seated. It naturally worked itself out while we were there, but we could definitely see how larger groups could struggle a bit more. Between the food, the atmosphere, and the overall experience, the Princess Breakfast is a very solid 4 out of 5 for us. One thing Castle Club does exceptionally well is making the entire stay feel effortless through all of the small details. And honestly, the biggest game changer was the private elevator access directly into the parks. The Disneyland Hotel already has an incredible location, but being able to go straight from the Castle Club down to the parks and then back up again at the end of the night felt like a true VIP experience, unlike anything we've experienced at Walt Disney World or Orlando.
In true fashion, I left our fast passes on the nightstand. I'm going to book it back to the hotel. So another shout out for how convenient it is to be staying at the Disneyland Hotel because it's literally right here. Yeah.
Castle Club guests also have access to a dedicated concierge team 24 hours a day, along with thoughtful extras like a pillow menu, robes in different sizes upon request, and even kid-sized robes and slippers if the children are included on the reservation. One detail we absolutely loved was the hidden TV inside the mirror. During the day, it blended seamlessly into the decor, but at night, it made winding down after the parks feel even cozier. It was those thoughtful touches that made Castle Club feel elevated without ever feeling overdone. One thing we didn't fully expect was just how much the Disneyland Hotel itself would become a part of the experience for us. Between Castle Club, the atmosphere throughout the hotel, and the restaurants on property, we found ourselves genuinely wanting to spend time here instead of constantly rushing back to the parks. We have a full review of La Forte Secrète separately because it absolutely deserves its own video. But dining at the hotel really added to that feeling that the stay was something special beyond just park access. One thing we did notice, especially compared to the Walt Disney World deluxe resorts, was the lack of a signature scent throughout the hotel. Not a deal breaker at all, just one of those immersive details we expected to find and didn't. Like many of the Disney resorts in Orlando, the Disneyland Hotel Paris also has its own exclusive merchandise collection. But what makes it a little bit different here is that you actually have to be staying at the hotel to be able to access the shop. Some of our favorite pieces were the Disneyland Hotel Clock Loungefly, exclusive keychains, some beautiful glassware, and maybe a silk robe that I went home with. Going into this trip, we genuinely weren't sure if Castle Club was worth the extra cost. On paper, some of the perks sounded nice, but it was hard to fully understand the value until we experienced it for ourselves. And honestly, by the end of the trip, we definitely understood it. Castle Club completely changed the rhythm of our Disneyland Paris days. It gave us a place to slow down, escape the crowds, and take a break from whatever the parks were throwing at us, whether that's rain and cold weather or intense summer heat. Having a comfortable place to reset throughout the day ended up being one of the biggest luxuries of the entire experience. Some of our favorite moments from the entire trip weren't even inside the parks. They were back here in the lounge, watching the fireworks from inside the Castle Club with no crowds, no weather. The music softly piped in around us, and a latte in hand somehow felt even more magical than standing outside on Main Street. Between the thoughtful service, the comfortable room, tea time in the lounge, the breakfast experience, and all the little details throughout the stay, Castle Club ended up feeling far less like a luxury add-on and more like the secret to Disneyland Paris. For us, Castle Club is a solid 5 out of 5 and something we will absolutely do again.